Thank you very much, Deanne. Bonjour, madame. Merci. Merci. Deanne. I want to say what a pleasure it is to have you all accept this invitation to come out. I would, en français, like to say merci beaucoup to my good friends from Queen's Park, the Honourable Madeleine Mayor, Minister of Community and Social Services, and Jean-Marc Lalonde, my esteemed colleague from Glengarry Prescott Russell, and who really has been a mentor to me at Queen's Park. When I got to Queen's Park 7 years ago, I certainly thought I knew my way around, but to follow this guy, you needed roller skates or rollerblades, and I learned from the best of the best, and I want to thank you for that. And I want to thank you both for coming down today to be with me. I'd also like to say what a pleasure it is, first of all, to have all of you here, and to have some folks who traveled a distance to come down. My staff, Brian Kulik is here, my executive assistant from Queen's Park. He's in the crowd. Jeremy Galzo, my constituency assistant, is here. And my new legislative assistant, Andrew Campbell, and Andrew is back in here someplace where put up, he's way at the back. He left me a few weeks ago as my legislative assistant. And I can tell you there's a young graduate from Queen's University who was at absolutely the right place at the right time. And I want to say, I was happy that she was at the right place at the right time. It was back in 1969 that I taught her mom and dad, who were in the same class at Mike and Alexander, Rick and Brenda Cullen Shaver, sitting right over there. Their daughter is now my legislative assistant at Queen's Park. And I want to say, Christine, welcome to the team. She's had a couple weeks now to get her feet wet at Queen's Park, and she's discovered that I'm not too often in my office at Queen's Park because I'm out running here and there and all over, whether it be my duties in the legislature or I'm on the estimates committee right now, and it's sitting almost every day. But to all of to my staff who have been so supportive and helpful to me, and especially honored today. When I got to Queen's Park 7 years ago, I had no idea how to set up an office, run an office. And so the Liberal Caucus Service Bureau or somebody gave me a whole pile of resumes. And I went through the resumes, and at that time, there was no resume in that package from Erica Moses. In fact, I went back and looked, and I couldn't find. But there was a fellow who said that he was going to give me till Friday to make up his mind whether he wanted to be in my office, and because he had already talked to another MPP. And when he called me, he said, Mr. Brownell, unfortunately I can't accept a position, but I know somebody who would be a wonderful executive assistant in your office. And I said, well, I need help. And Erica Moses, where are you? She's down here. Erica, you started me at Queen's Park. And the work that you did for me to get me moving there at Queen's Park and to understand, I want to say thank you from the bottom of my heart. And to make that effort, I know that you worked tirelessly on George Smitherman's campaign just recently. Unfortunately, that quite didn't work out, but he's got a great future. And I was just hand-delivered a wonderful message. George called my house and left a message. I just got back last night at 10 o'clock from Israel, so I have a little effect here from jet lag, but there was a message left with my wife that he wanted to send his best wishes to me, and he in fact, I really haven't had time to read the note yet, but there's a note that I'm going to cherish for a long, long time, because I was his parliamentary assistant and had some wonderful opportunities, and I know that in this note I saw two words: health transformation.